on repeat. Thank you. You're up in between, but still repeat it.
Alright, buddies. This is the first Wheeler crit of the 2017 season. Everybody's been chomping at the bit, looking forward to getting the Wheeler action back underway and such. So anyway, just rolling off here, and this is a pretty short video. I don't know, I guess compared to some of the others, because it's, I don't know, wasn't really too much to it until it got really fast and whatever. But this is kind of quite a few little improvements to the facility there. That was one there. You got a nice little, the far south turn there has been redone, so it kind of cut out a lot of the bumps and all the potholes and stuff kind of at the far end of that section of the course there. And then in this little section back a ways, that big dip got filled in, and then there was a hole that kind of to the far west side there that, you know, had to kind of watch out for. But anyway, kind of fiddling with my Garmin there, just got it started off. So we're kind of rolling along. Steve Schlegel took off there a little bit, and, you know, maybe 50% on his normal first part of the race attacks or surges or whatever. And so we're just rolling along here, taking it not too quick. And then we got, yeah, there goes, it's kind of Evan there getting the party started. So this is when it, you know, that first lap was probably our slowest one, and then from here on out it was just pretty hard the rest of the way. So I didn't really jump initially here, just trying to follow some wheels to try to, you know, figured it would kind of just sort of come back together. But once those dudes got going, it just stayed pretty quick the whole way. So you know, I had a little bit of a struggle here to get caught back up to the group. You know, once I got kind of past where I could sort of see what was going on, there was a little bit of a gap to make up. So, you know, come around here, and I think this is the first time we really took this turn at, you know, high speed. So it was a little weird taking this really quick the first time. So, you know, coming out, and then there's, get up here behind Alex, and, you know, we got a good little gap in front of us. So, you know, we had a north wind, so just trying to milk that headwind as long as I could before I, you know, tried to come around. So with the gaps opening up bigger, so, you know, I had to put in a pretty hard little dig here. And I don't know, this is pretty much almost got dropped right here. But, looks like they may have slowed down there just a little. Anyway, just got all back together, and then, you know, once we got really at this point here, I got back connected with these guys, and then I think Seth bridged up to us and, you know, maybe rode a lap or so. But then after that, it was really, this was kind of the group of I think there's 8 guys here, you know, that this was kind of the initial early selection, I guess you could say. And I don't know, once I got back connected here, I was just, you know, kind of like normal, hanging by a thread for a little while. And I don't know, just we're, you know, kind of, I don't know that anybody attacked really hard here initially. It was just really fast, you know, taking really fast pulls and stuff. But I don't know, overall it was a really nice day. Pretty much the perfect, you know, a little windy, but the temperature was perfect, and it was pretty huge turnout. I noticed, you know, again, once I, you know, when I first pulled in, and there's a new driveway entrance, so the whole setup now of the Wheelers is really coming around pretty nice. But almost got dropped here again, you know, kind of got gapped off there just slightly. And then Evan was getting, I guess he was getting a flat tire, so kind of got caught on the high side of him for a second, opened a big gap, and luckily Chad and Andy were right there, so I was kind of able to sort of kind of recover and get back in behind them. Although they had to jump around me, so they had to put in a pretty big little dig there. But I think maybe Rob or somebody up there hit it pretty hard. I think Rob had actually attacked, so it's kind of stringing around, stringing out, elastic's getting stretched out a little bit, so this is pretty close to the time where eventually basically what happens is Grant, Evan, and Rob get away, and so Andy, Chad, Paul, Micah, and myself just kind of rotate around and just go hard and stuff. And so I think we pretty much lapped most of the field. I think Dan Larson was the only one. I think there was a few guys that were kind of just a little bit behind us that they never caught on, but they were kind of back there. And I think whenever Evan, Grant, and Rob were lapping everybody, Dan Larson jumped onto them, and he ended up bridging, kind of back with us, I guess you could say. So he was kind of on our lap, but not on the lead lap. But that was really the basic gist of the racing. Other than that, it's just a bunch of dudes riding around, real fast and such. So not too great of anything to watch or talk about or anything like that. But so we're coming around here, and I think Evans gets back in. He got him another wheel, and this it's pretty much when it all really I think that's when or actually no, he's already back on the lead lap. That's where Grant took off and Rob goes with him. This is basically the move. There goes Evan. I think Paul's right there trying to bridge to Evan, but I think Chad was pretty winded at the time, and I definitely didn't have much anything to go around him. So I think Micah's chasing here a little bit. Andy chases, but by then it was really too late. Those three dudes, once they got together, they were just started to rotate, and they were pretty well gone. So so this basically, once we kind of, us five guys get back together, we just kind of rotated around a little bit, and that was really pretty much it. But, as far as the wheelers, it's definitely a fun atmosphere, and really it just keeps growing and growing. And it's kind of telling a few guys, and I pulled in, I've driven 3 or 4 hours to races that didn't have this big of a turnout and stuff. So it's definitely, the turnouts are getting big, and it's pretty fun atmosphere overall. So I don't know, this was just kind of sped up this, and if you can imagine another 30 minutes or so of just this, that's pretty much how it was. Catching people, get in some other groups, rotate, we get lapped, and kind of break everything up a little bit and reshuffle. But basically it's definitely one of the harder, faster wheelers that I've personally done. So, but it's a good time. Can't wait for next week, and kind of, you guys have been racing. This will be my first actual week of racing, and got the races up in Tulsa this weekend, and that's pretty much it. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.